he is one of the coastal authorities, and politics comes into play, and he ends up going to surrender Lagos to the British, and he gets aboard this ship called the Prometheus, and he makes this declaration of sovereignty and says, for the British, he says, essentially, we're giving you this land in perpetuity, in whole and total command, and so on and so forth. And I had a look at that, and I thought, okay, the first thing I thought was Prometheus. That's a Greek name, and it has a connotation of trickster. The second thing was that when you're dealing in matters of sovereignty, you need to have it reversed. So I noticed that Nigerians never got the same thing from the British. Nigerians never got a British prime minister who came to Lagos or who came to Abuja and says, we are now kind of giving you this land back in perpetuity and in total sovereignty. That isn't what happened. Nigeria got a collection of kind of constitutions, which we'll come to. But I wonder whether that is what is actually needed, a kind of a wholesale recognition of a transfer back of sovereignty.
By the time they leaving, they're not returning the sovereignty to
Right.
the individual places. It's all been meshed and pulled now, and the whole the whole geographical space is now handed over, lock, stock, and barrel. Now handed over to the local surrogates, as I described them. This is exactly how Lagos was lost and ceded by Dosumu, because local conflicts were being sponsored and promoted from behind the scenes. The narrative is always very important in explaining what's going on, that we're not conquistadors going in and simply conquering them, which is actually what really happened. But to give it the semblance of, they asked us, they invited us to take over. And I, King Dosumu, hereby freely and willingly hand over the sovereignty of my land to the British authorities. So it was a cover.